Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Music and Vinyl Talk. My name is Mason. Happy Saturday. I hope you all are having a great weekend so far. He was one of the most successful pop artists of all time, an icon whose voice defined a generation. But behind the fame, fortune, and flashing cameras, George Michael lived a life filled with pain, contradiction, and struggle. This is the troubled life of George Michael. Born Georgios Kyriakos Panetou in North London, 1963, George Michael was the son of a Greek Cypriot restaurateur and an English dancer. Music was always in his blood. In high school, he met Andrew Ridgeley, and the two formed Wham, a duo that would skyrocket to international stardom. By the mid-'80s, Wham was a global phenomenon, but behind the teen idol image, George struggled with something he couldn't share, not yet. In 1987, George released Faith, a daring solo debut that shattered expectations. It made him a global megastar, winning a Grammy and selling over 25 million copies. But fame came with a cost. George Michael stated, "I thought fame would make me happy, but it actually isolated me even more." He was battling anxiety, perfectionism, and an increasing need to hide who he really was. George Michael was a gay man in the closet during a time when being openly queer in the pop world could end a career. He feared rejection from fans, the press, and even himself. In 1990, George released Listen Without Prejudice, an album where he hid from the spotlight. No music videos, no tours, just the music. But it wasn't what the industry wanted. He sued Sony for artistic freedom and lost. His career stalled, but his personal awakening had only just begun. In 1998, George was arrested for lewd behavior in a public restroom. The tabloids pounced, but rather than hide, George came out. George, archival interview. "I don't feel shame. I feel liberated." It was a turning point, but it also marked the beginning of deeper troubles. The battle with addiction, the public scandals, and the crushing judgment of a homophobic media. The 2000s were rough. George faced multiple arrests, mostly for drug possession. He confessed to using marijuana daily, battling depression, and feeling lost. The once golden boy of British pop now looked like a tragic figure, but behind every fall was a cry for help. George's deepest pain came from loss. In 1993, his first love, Anselmo Felipa, died from AIDS-related complications. George never fully recovered. He would later lose his mother, his greatest supporter. And though he had other relationships, he never found lasting peace. Despite everything, George never stopped creating. He returned to the stage. He gave to charity, millions, anonymously. He tried to heal. On Christmas Day, 2016, George Michael died at age 53 of heart failure, a day the music world mourned and fans cried across the globe. George Michael was complicated. He was brilliant, broken, bold, and brave. He lived with demons, but also with love. His life was troubled, yes, but it was also beautiful. Rest in peace, George. Your music lives on. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, then please like and subscribe, and as always, listen to music every day.